Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing another episode of my current households, the Pleasantview story that I'm doing. In this video, I'm going to be playing with the Goth family. I am in round 7. I had already played with my first family of round 7, which is another Goth household. It was Lothario, but now it's Goth again because it was the household with Cassandra, but she's not married to Don anymore, so she went back to her maiden name of Goth. So that's like the original Goth household, basically the one with Mortimer where he lived before he got married to Dina. But now I'm going to be playing with my second Goth household in this rotation, which is Dina Goth. So this is their house. And I'll tell you, this actually wasn't the house that they were in. For whatever reason, I think I had some bad CC. I was trying to load up the house and I couldn't even load up the lot. I think I had some bunk beds that were like not working, and it was causing me a lot of issues like in my previous videos. And I think I removed the bunk beds before I deleted them out of that house, and so I literally could not enter that lot anymore. I had to load up Nina's household, move them in, and then buy them a new house, and then move them out of that household and into this household. So this is their new home. This is literally like the first night that they have like stayed in this house. It's not what I would typically go for as style, but for now it will do. I'll probably renovate it a little bit later. I was kind of bummed because the house that they were in, I really liked that house. I didn't build it or anything, but I did redecorate it, and I did a really good job on it. So and then of course I just had stuff in that house like portraits they had painted, and like I think Dina's diploma was in there. Mortimer's diploma was in there. I'm hoping I didn't lose. I think I might have lost. I think I might have lost Michael's urn, which sucks because I think his urn was in that house too. If I didn't move it to another, if I didn't move it to the graveyard, I think his urn was in that house too, which really sucks. And I hope that doesn't not affect my game to like get corrupted or anything like that. But yeah, this is their new house. I'll just have to see if I can figure all that other stuff out later. So let me go back and show the family tree. I like to do that just so you guys can see like how things went in my game, in my version of Pleasantview. Everybody's version is different. So like I said before, Dina got married to Mortimer like they do typically in the scripted events. So they got married. They had a really good marriage. They produced 2 children. Dina had a girl, Farah. I just recently played with her. She finished university. I didn't really want to film that because I don't know. I like university, but sometimes it can get kind of boring. But yeah, so I played with Farah through university. She was in a sorority. And then, but she's graduated now and she's back into the Pleasantview, and she has her own apartment, her own condo. And they had their last child and a son, Parker. So she had 2 kids. And of course her sister Nina lives alone. She has her own house. And So we have these other two kids. You probably wondering like where the hell they come from. So Nina had children. She had her two kids she had one child, a son. His name is Gianni, and she had him with Daniel Pleasant. They had an affair, and she had a little boy. And she also has a daughter. Her name is Tiana, and her father is Don Lothario. So, yeah, those are the two kids. So she used to live, it was her and the kids in the household. And everything was going good. Nina was always kind of like in my game. She likes to woohoo a lot. She likes to have many boyfriends and guys come over and things like that. So that's her whole thing. And she also is into, what's her career? I think she's either in like music or entertainment or artist or something like that. I can't remember what her job is. But one day the kids were like child age, and she went to work, but she didn't have a nanny, or something happened with the nanny and the nanny didn't show up. So of course, it seems to when the nanny doesn't show up and then the kids come home from school, they're alone, it's gonna cause the social worker to come by. So unfortunately, the social worker came by and they took the kids from her. She was really devastated because, even though Nina has her ways and, she's kind of promiscuous and likes to date and stuff like that, she was a good mom. And it was an honest mistake, but unfortunately, it cost her custody of her children. So there was a choice where the father of the children could, get them and take them so they wouldn't have to go into foster care. But neither one of them, Daniel nor Don, wanted to step up and assume the responsibility, because if they did, then that meant that they would have to confess to their wives that they had secret love children, which really hurt Nina a lot, that they wouldn't step up and do the right thing and, take their children. So Nina reached out to her sister. She knew that her sister was married to Mortimer, and he was well respected in the town. And Dina did, what she could do to help her sister, and she took her niece and nephew in. They could not legally live with Nina anymore. Neither one of the fathers wanted to step up, so Dina took them in so they wouldn't go into foster care, and she raised them with her children. And they've been living with Dina since they were younger. So Nina is allowed visitation. She can have visits with the children. She's allowed to come over, but of course it has to be supervised and all of this and that. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. And they won't be allowed to live with her until they become of age. And if they decide they want to go back home and live with her, then they could, or, whatever they want to do, because they'll be grown. So Dina has done pretty well for herself. She got into the architecture career. She's currently level 7. And I forget what her what level 7 is. Let me look and see what level 7 is for architecture. Oh, it's architect. Wow. She's an architect. That's the level name for level 7. So yeah, she's doing really well for herself. She knew that she was left some money by Mortimer, but of course with her having Farah and then her having Parker and then her taking in Gianni and Tiana, that money wasn't going to last forever. And, of course she wanted to be able to leave the children some money so they can have something for themselves when they got ready to leave out of her house and go to college or move out or whatever they wanted to do. So she continued to work. She never remarried. She's had some flings here and there, but yeah, she just never wanted to get super serious with anybody. So that's Dina. Let's see. She was having a fling with Jacob Fowler. He was like a young adult in college, just a young guy she was fooling around with, but they are in love with each other, but she doesn't really roll a lot of wishes for him, wants for him, and she still has like this kind of love thing with Don, but she doesn't really roll wishes for him that much either. So yeah, I don't know why she just keeps looking. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this is what this was. These clothes. That's like, why she keep looking at these clothes like that? Oh, that's like a lot of money. I don't really want her to have. This was already in the household, I guess, like when I downloaded this from Mother Sims. This is like a lot of money, but whatever. I guess they were trying to make like a closet type situation, but I was like, why does she keep looking at these clothes like that? So okay, we'll just do it like that. And there is a way to make like an actual closet, but I don't think that this space is big enough for that. Yeah, it's like way too small. So I'm just gonna put some clothes in here like that, and we'll do it like that and like that. Make it look like an actual closet and cute. That's nice. Okay, so Dina needs a mechanical skill and she needs a couple of logic points so she can get her next promotion. Right now she just wants to make friends. She wants to go on a little date and she wants to talk to Parker. She's like really obsessed with her son right now. So come talk to Parker. She wants him to get a scholarship. Let's see, Gianni. Oh gosh, we got a little bit of a traffic jam right here. Okay, Gianni is Nina's son. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that volume was so loud. Damn. I'm sorry. Okay, so Gianni is Nina's son with Daniel Pleasant, and let's see, Gianni's actually going to be going to college today. If he continues to have this want right here to go, then he's going to be going to college. He also is kind of in a romance with Rosario Lothario, which is Cassandra and Dawn's daughter. Now hear me out. I know that sounds a little weird, but they are not related by blood or anything like that. It is a little funny to me because Tiana here is his sister, his half-sister. They don't have the same father, they have the same mother. But Tiana's father is Don, so he's basically dating or in a romance with his half-sister's sister. Because Tiana and Rosario are half-sisters, they have the same father. So I thought that was kind of weird at first, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. I can't help that they feel for each other, and they really like each other. So, and he wants to go study with her. Now, Rosario is actually, she's already in college. I played her last round, in the last household, with Cassandra and everything. She has a twin brother, Stefano, because Stefano didn't decide to go to college. He just wanted to age up. So he's been moved out to his own place, and I still have to play him for round 7. But Rosario is actually in college, so I'm assuming that he's gonna go to college, and you know, they can like go to college together. and we'll see where that romance goes. Now I know that Rosario, she actually, while she does really like Gianni, she has 3 bolts for Harry Broke. Harry Broke is the son of Angela Broke and Dustin Broke. And he is Gianni's uncle, nephew. Yes, because Gianni is Angela's brother because they have the same father. This is so confusing. It's so confusing. Yeah, Angela and Gianni are brother and sister. They have the same father, so that would make Gianni Harry's nephew. So that's going to be kind of interesting. A little bit of a family dispute. Who's going to get the girl? I don't know. Why are they arguing with each other? They actually have a really good relationship. Sibling rivalry. Anyway, they should be getting ready to go to school soon. How is your... Okay, you could probably come get something to eat. Where's the have breakfast? How about you come get some cereal? Cause you're a little hungry. You're a little hungry too. You're a little hungry too. I should have just got him to like make cereal for everybody. That probably would have been easier. Okay, Parker. Parker is Dina and Mortimer's son. Okay, see, now you don't have time to eat. You gotta go to school. They're all in private school. You don't even really have time to eat that. You're gonna be late. Dina, why are you going to work dressed like that? Prom? Okay. Tiana's a little young to be going to prom. She's only 12 years old. Huh. This is a mod, which, you know, you can have your teenagers go to prom or whatever. So I guess I'll let her go. She is actually involved with... I didn't know she was involved with Harry. Or Quentin. Harry or Quentin? I think I'm gonna let her go with Quentin because, like I said, her sister has 3 votes for Harry. And I try to, if my Sims have 3 votes for another Sim, to me that means that that's like the one for them, and I try to like let them get with that Sim if I can. You know, so I think I'm gonna let her go with Quentin instead of going with Harry. And she has 3 votes for Quentin, so that's really good. Maybe that means to me that's like the Sim for her. Okay, y'all need to go. You're gonna be late. That's my bad. I'm not gonna worry about having them go steady because, like I said, Rosario is already in college right now. So, and then he's gonna be going to college too. Like, he's literally gonna be aging up today. So, no, Gianni can't go to prom. He can't go to prom. He's aging up today. I don't want him to go to prom. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can like not have him go. I should have known I was gonna ask all the kids. Okay, Parker. I don't really have any prospects for Parker right now. Vivian Broke is the daughter of Angela and Dustin Broke. That's Harry's sister. Vivian is in a romance with Stefano Lothario, so she's out. Maybe he can go with Yulissa. She's the only other girl that's available. Olympia. Oh shit, I forgot about Olympia. No, he can't go with Olympia. Olympia is his cousin. Olympia is that his cousin? They're related. They're both Goths, so they can't date. So he's gonna ask Yulissa to go. Yeah, he's gonna ask Yulissa. Yulissa is daughter of Lilith and Dirk Dreamer. So yeah. So I'm going to, oh God, it really sucks because the prom lasts so long. Like, they don't get home until like literally 10 o'clock at night, and he has to be out of here before 6 o'clock so he can go to college. So I'm gonna have to like, oh hi Dustin, I'm gonna have to like cheat him back over here because I don't really want him to go to prom. So I'm just gonna skip until they all get back home and then pick up from there. And I just got home from work and she brought home Judith Lothario, which I figured she probably would. Judith Lothario is the wife of Enrico Lothario. They just got married in my playthrough that I did with the Goth family. They still live at home with Cassandra. Enrico will be taking over the Goth mansion when Cassandra passes away, so I just let him move back home from college. He just went back home after college, and he also brought his fiance with him. Well, she was his girlfriend, and they got engaged, and now they're married, and they also just had a baby, which is the start. She's the first baby born of generation 4, I think you would say. So I officially have, so my inborn game sim had a baby. So Cassandra's son just had a baby. So Cassandra is a grandmother. So that's pretty amazing to me that I have managed to play this long, and now my original Sims are becoming grandparents. I think that's really awesome. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get Gianni back on this lot. Let me figure this out and I will be back. Okay, so I was able to get Gianni back to the lot. I just had to like put some cheats in and stuff, but unfortunately that meant that when I reset Gianni, Parker and Tiana came home. So I'm just gonna let them go to work because they all have jobs. They all have little teen jobs, but Gianni here is gonna go ahead on and move to college. But first thing I'm gonna do is let him call and apply for some scholarships to see what he might have gotten as far as scholarships. Oh, and I also need to have him deposit his money that he received from when his father passed away. He was left some money in the will, and I need him to deposit that money before he goes to college. And that'll be like a nice little, you know, nest egg that can grow, and something that he can, you know, work with when it's time for him to purchase his own home or whatever he wants to do. Yes, I know he's late. That's my bad. He was supposed to be at prom, but hopefully they'll get another chance to go to prom. Okay, so he got his money. Let's see. Is he gonna get some scholarships? So. Gianni's very smart. He didn't get anything? Wow. He has an A+. He has an A+ and he's level 3 in his job. And he get no scholarship? That's so crazy. I thought he would at least got something. Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Okay. So he got the Scholars Grant, and then he got the Young Entrepreneur Award. Okay, that's awesome. He got 2 scholarships worth 3,000 simoleons. So that's really good. Okay, I'm gonna let him go ahead on and move to college. Let me make sure. I have to disable the story progression for him. Yes. Alrighty. So that's good. So he won't go through college without me. Alright, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. Does he have all his traits? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give him his last trait when he gets to college. That's no problem. Oh, I wish Nina could have been here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
One more child out of your house. Even in her old age, Dina is not giving up her hot dresses. Oh gosh, let me let her clear up. You need to feed these animals and serve some dinner. Let's eat some chicken parmesan. Bye, Judith. Go home to your baby. She had a girl, and I decided to name her Isabella. And I'm pretty sure that is one of the descendants, Dawn's descendants, names, Isabella. I was supposed to be on the letter H, but I wanted to name the baby Isabella. So I'll probably name somebody else's baby, starting with an H. How are my pets doing? Nala is going to be becoming an elder dog in just a few days. And Simi still has a little while. Okay. See, Dina, she is Fortune Sim, and she's also secondary pleasure. So she rolls a lot of pleasure once. Oh, I need to buy her a car. She wanted a car. Let me buy her a car. What kind of car would Dina have? She had a car before, but I lost that car. We actually had two. We had that car, her car, and then we had a fixer-upper car that Mortimer was working on, and he never finished it. I like this car. I think Dina, excuse me, would drive something like this. That's really, really beautiful. Mercedes-Benz. Does she have her license? Yep, she sure does. That's another mod I use. If you want to drive a car, you gotta have a license. It's kind of fun. Okay, so Parker's home. He has 2 days, and then he's going to be going to college as well, if he chooses to. So far, he just wants to grow up. So, to me, that means that he has no interest in going to college, and he just wants to grow up and, you know, whatever. If he rolls the wish to move out, I'll let him move out. But if he doesn't, then I'll let him stay here. Somebody has to, you know, be in this household. When Dina passes away. I mean, she has quite a while before she passes away. But obviously I would like to leave the house, pass it on to one of her children. So Tiana just got home from work and she got a promotion. That's really great. She's level 3. That's awesome. So she is on the right track to receiving the what's that scholarship called? Young Entrepreneur. Yeah. And she already knows she wants to go to college, and she's like 13, so that's really good. So all she has to do is just get her grade up to an A, and she'll also get the scholarship. Is that what it's called? And just focus on her studies. She's doing really well. She didn't get any homework, so she can't get homework help. But when she gets some more homework, I'll have Dina help her with that. She wants to get an MP3 player, so why not? I'll let her get that. Watch TV, play computer, buy bubble. She loves a bubble blower. Loves a bubble blower. Let me tell you. Buy a stereo. Okay, we'll get these things for her. She is a fortune sim, after all. So she's gonna constantly want to buy me this, buy me that, buy me this, buy me that, until I buy it for her. And then I'll buy her something that she wants and she'll complain that it's not enough money. Buy me something more expensive. So I'm gonna get her a bubble blower. I got this bubble blower that looks like when you blow when you blow bubbles, it doesn't blow bubbles. It's like smoke. It's like, you know, the plant that grows out of the ground that people like to partake in to make them feel good. We'll just keep it like that. And what else does she want? Electronic equipment. So she wants a video game. Let's get a better TV. We can afford a better TV than that, I'm sure. Let's get this TV. Oops. And I hate that it's never on center. It's never centered. That bothers me so much. And let's get a video game. She wants to sing. Why do you need a single bed costing at least $500? Why do you even need that? Let's go. Buy a toy? Why do you want to buy a toy? Your kids are like about to be grown. Buy a desk. Buy a dresser. Look, I'm not about to be buying all this stuff because I'm gonna redecorate this house. Don't worry. Dina has expensive taste, so all this stuff in this house she wouldn't normally have, but you know, since I had just downloaded this house, I don't have all this expensive stuff in here, so you're just gonna have to be patient, Dina. Okay, let me let her apply for that and see if she can go ahead and get it. Even though it's a little early for her to be looking at scholarships, because like I said, she's 13. But I'm just going to let her go ahead and look for it. She got it. You qualify for the Young Entrepreneurs Award. Awesome. $1,000 for college. She wants to buy exercise equipment. Oh, these fortune Sims. My gosh. Okay. How about you just go ahead and go to bed? Parker, you can go to bed too. Clear up a little bit and then go on to sleep. He wants to throw up. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I don't want to go to college. I just want to have a party, age up, and go on about my life. So it's looking like that's probably what we're going to do for him. If he doesn't roll a wish to go to college. You know, he's a romance sim. I kind of noticed that romance sims, they tend to not roll the wish to go to college a lot of the time. So, hey, if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. I'm just hoping he doesn't roll a wish to move out, because that's just going to be like another household I'm going to have to play. And I already have quite a few households that I have to go through before my rotation is done. So let's hope and pray he doesn't want to move out and he can just stay here he can just stay here with his mom. You know, this room is big enough. I get rid of this bed. Gianni's not here anymore. He can have this whole room to himself. Get a job, whatever you want to do. He's already in the second career. You know, he doesn't even have like a job focused aspiration, so he just wants to have many lovers. He's giving me Don Lothario vibes. But that's not even your father. Your father was Mortimer Goth. So, but that's fine. Let me look at his personality. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle romance sims. Because I hate that, like, all of the romance sims is like wanna like just woohoo and cheat and da da da. But I feel like there's like better ways to play romance sims. It doesn't always have to be like that. So I came across some posts on Reddit and like Mod the Sims on how people play romance sims in their hoods. And so I just kind of took some advice for them. They put out some really good ideas. I think somebody said something about, you know, taking a look at their nice points and going from there. If they're more nice, on the nicer side, then maybe they just might want to look for their one true love. If they're more on the mean side, then maybe they just, you know, are cheating jerks and don't care if they hurt your feelings. So Parker here is quite nice. Yeah, he has quite a few nice points. He's also quite playful. He's extremely outgoing. Yeah. So to me that would seem okay. And he's a Libra. Romantic, charming, incredibly social. It's hard not to like a Libra. However, their social pursuits leave them little time for more practical endeavors. So, his personality to me means that he's a really sweet guy. He's really outgoing. Maybe he just wants to find his one true love, you know? I guess we'll see. He wants to have his first kiss. He wants to go on a date. I was gonna say he's not even that interested in work, but he has max interest in work. So okay. Some prospects for him. He did go to prom with Ulissa Dreamer before I had to bring him home. Maybe he can meet her. Ooh, he's attracted to black hair, good at cleaning. His turnoff is rich. Ulissa Dreamer is definitely not rich. At least I don't think she's rich. Or her household. I don't think that household is rich. Let me see. Nah, I don't think that household is rich. She has black hair. I don't know if she's good at cleaning, but she has black hair. So to me, that means he's gonna have to meet her. He's gonna have to meet her. Well, he already has met her, but he's gonna have to like see if he's like really attracted to her. Like see how attracted he is to her. I think this could be the start of something. And I needed a partner for her anyway. So that worked out really good. All of my Sims are pairing up, and I'm so happy. All of my teenagers. I have a lot of teenagers this round, in this rotation. So far, for my college rotation, I'm going to have Rosario. I'm going to have Gianni. I'll more than likely have Tiana, because I do play for 5 days in a row, and then I move on. And by the time this round is over with this family, I'm pretty sure Tiana will be going to college as well. She'll be joining her her brother and her cousin. Well, she'll be joining her brother and her sister. Excuse me, because Rosario was her sister. So yeah, and I'm thinking of adding Blue Water Village. Because I was worried that I was gonna like run out of Sims that my other Sims could like be with. Like I was worried that, you know, eventually everybody's gonna start being related to each other and I'm gonna run out of fresh blood. So I was like, the next best step would probably be to add in Blue Water Village and start using some of the Sims in that hood so we can introduce some fresh blood into the hood. So I'm thinking about that, but I'm not gonna rush into it because, like I said, I already have a lot of households that I play with as is. So just an idea. She wants to go to work. She wants to earn money. She's such a fortune sim, just like her mother. How about you make some breakfast for everybody? What can you make? Pancakes. Simi. Move, Simi. How's her cooking? Level 3. Okay. I'm just gonna skip until it's time for them to like start getting ready for the day. Okay. Okay, so they're getting another chance to go to prom. So I'm gonna have her go with Quentin again. I hope she has a cute dress on. And he's gonna go with Yelissa. So hopefully it should go through this time, no problems. Dina has the day off. She doesn't have to go to work. So she's just gonna stay home. She wanted to stay home from work anyway. She just rolled a wish she wants to get a tree. So I'm gonna let her get a orange tree, because those trees are helpful in helping with sicknesses. So I'm gonna let her get, I'll let her get like 3 orange trees, and we'll get some of these the little bug houses. She wants to go to a community lot. She wants to juggle. She wants to freestyle for tips. So I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her go to Doc Allen's hangout. It's a little early to be drinking, but Dina doesn't care. Dina doesn't care. I hope this doesn't mess up the prom situation for the children. I guess we'll see. That is so weird. It's like all of her stuff is just rolling, but it's not rolling. Is there something wrong with the sound? There's something wrong with the sound effects. Thank you for giving me a tip. That was so nice of her. What's your creative skill look like? She's sort of creative. Thank you, Malcolm Freeman. Dina, you're like raking up. Harry broke. Why are you in school? Xavier Goth. Eddie Chapman. Why are these teenagers not in school? That's enough. Come get a drink. Malcolm Freeman. Dina needs to find a new guy who she can date. She needs to find somebody who can. I think it's so weird how she has bowls for Alexander and she basically helped raise him as a son. Corey Jit McCusel, Vince Walter. She has a bolt for Dustin Broke. Enrico Lothario. That's her stepdaughter's son. She's attracted to the bartender. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock. Let me go. I'm not sure why there's nobody here but teenagers. That's a little weird. So yeah, there's like not really any options here anyway. Let me let her freestyle real quick. Why do you want to tell a joke to him? Leave him alone.
Kunda, Lada, Hojalada, Rinda, Ga, Mojaka, Linda, Ko, Randa, do, Glija, Glija, Yakta Pasinda, Wandalina, Mojaka, Singa, Sensha, Wachaka.
Yeah.
Harry, don't give away your parents' hard-earned money to this crap. He thinks she's doing bad. Harry, give me $1 or something, dude. He's doing the slow clap. And Drake. I got a crowd. Nobody's giving her money though.
Boom chicka boom cha boom cha boom cha boom cha boom.
This is so embarrassing.
Regia Papa Linda, Gorja Monza, Boji was so far, Scooby Gaurinda, Yaka, Tofa, for this has a gamba, and no one, Bonja, boom, chicka, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, Muja Facella, Yenemenecella, Punja, Cabs.
Nobody gave her any money. Literally none. He's like, oh my god, your performance was so great. She's like, get out of my face. Oh my god, Dina, I love your... What? She's like, no, I don't perform at basketball games. Sorry. That was hilarious. You freestyled for tips. Oh, she has to have high charisma. Well, her charisma's not very high, so. Alright, Dina, let's go. Let's just hope that the kids are still at school. Okay, so Tiana's home. Don't know why she's home. He's at work.
La bit killa kom! Oh God, Iba! Aga! Oh!
Oh, she's so hungry. Okay, so again, the prom event didn't work. It just treated it as if they got out of school and they came home.
Rika!
Chuska.
Kalapo!
Chuba.
Napuga! Nosha!
Bofa.
Klikao!
Choba.
Shamako!
Chusa.
Lekamatsu! Kibalaku!
Panush.
Nortakuta!
Lipsa.
Eh, l'amour!
That was so cute.
Skava!
Hello.
Mehina!
Hoku. Yeah. Nuka. Ekonobo Siba.
Hello?
Hogona. Ho. Lapa. Bisafo.
Baluj mo krabalakida.
Tunogibo.
Kodomo.
Ar.
Ayanala.
Kodomo. Jagugabi. Zalukadi. Zabum.
Zobalak Bashuti.
Rachinakosu.
Habalika? Habalikachinova. Ale etikai.
Oh, look, Shima.
Oh. Couple large.
Oh, that could be it. Ow. You know. Veronica Lopez.
Color.
Opo Stomala. You reckon oboso?
Gona.
Kibo?
He's a mole.
Oh. Atila Katonaba.
Oh, Vilala.
Skugamo.
Oh, get your body here.
Oh my God, he wants to go to college. He wants to go to college. I guess he just wanted to get that first kiss out of the way. Aww. You can go to college, Parker. You can go to college.
Kuna, Tiba.
Give a lot of bonta.
Reckon those stuff.
Los.
Rachinako!
Ricata volabi. Robo.
Oh, nice. Oh, la copia. Velo.
Oh. Ow. Mm. Mm.